XVA House of Torch. Braylon, we're going to pair you up with Walker Buehler. You guys are same height. He has a lot of weight on you, probably about 20 to 30 pounds. Let's take you to your peak of your leg lift here. Well, first you're starting off in a pretty bent position with this drive leg. As you can see him, his leg is pretty almost straight here. As you can see that. Typically, you don't want to start with too bent of a back leg because it's not really going to take you. It's not really going to help you out going forward. You need to bend the leg as you're going down the mound. Okay, so let's take you to your low positions. Well, actually, let's go to peak of leg lift here. So we can't really see anything with the rear view. I prefer a side view. You can see you're not, you're just stagnant over that back leg, not really moving forward at all. Buehler's coming into it as he's dropping the front leg down. You're going more down than out. You're more so just going down here. But let's take you to the drive position. So it looks like here you look pretty tense. You got all your ligaments bent. Looks like you're loading more on your quad as well, not your glute and power pad like he is. Let's see how that takes you in a front foot strike. Okay, so similar positions actually, but your front half just kind of pulled you off of the rubber. There isn't much drive here. It's just kind of getting pulled off. Your hip rotation is just not fast enough. If you look at Buehler here, when he initiates his drive, he really gets that hip speed going into trunk extension. Let's take you to external rotation here. Lay back. As you can see here, your elbow it seems it's a little bit behind the shoulder. As you see here, it's a little bit behind the shoulder. You can tell his is in line with his shoulders, and his elbow is in line with the shoulder on the right to left plane. You don't get any front leg extension into pitch release. It kind of comes up after the ball is already at the catcher. So really your issue here is just starting off with an extremely bent leg. As you see Buehler here, starting off with almost straight, and then just sinking down and out and rotating the hips. You're just kind of letting your front half get away from you. So really what you need to focus on is loading correctly and rotating the hips efficiently. You separate well, there's just no power behind it. I see you're throwing around low 80s. It's probably because of your length, and you do move well. You just need to not have this stagnant back leg. So you're bent, your drive leg is just bent the same angle the entire time. If you look at him, he starts with his straight, comes down, and once it hits its peak, he drives and rotates the hips, keeps the shoulders back, as you see here. Hips are open, as you can see there. So yeah, you just need more power in the hips, back leg, and just more speed. Get that forward trunk extension. You're kind of yanking down here as well at the very end. That tends to call for shoulder and elbow issues. So yeah, just upper half's just along for the ride. Lower half transfers all the energy, and